Okay, right. To set up an alias like I've got here. Oh shit, hang on a minute. I've got, oh, my cursor's on. Yeah, right. To set up an alias like I've got here, I've got for the one at Ashbourne, I've got I've got Butterfly as my alias for that Stargate, and I've set up Butterbean alias for my other Stargate, which is at Sunflower Meadow, right? Now, to set up an alias, you click on, you have to be logged in, you have to make sure you've got logged in. If you're not logged in, you have to, if you don't have a password, you have to reset password. Now, to reset password, I sent you the instruction. Yeah, anyway, so we go to my profile and it shows you all the Stargates you've currently got, right, when you're logged in, right? Now, this one's got alias, which is a lot easier to type when you want to dial your alias instead of dialing the region name, which is, say, that for this one. Oh, and if you've got, you see you've got a conflict, right? When you go to, let me just show you what I mean. The problem at the moment is you're using home as your address. If I type home, there's actually 3 people using the same name. There's that one, right? These are Twilight Home, and there's Denholm Home Field. There's this is the one. This is your Stargate, and then that's home, and then there's another one down here, which is probably, I'm not sure which is the sex sim, but they've all got the same address, right? Home there. You need an alias to overcome this problem. So we go to my, as I say, I'm going back to my profile. You go to your profile. In order to set up an alias, right? Now this one down here doesn't have, is it this one? Doesn't have an alias, right? Because it's not showing up underneath. But what you do is you click on the Stargate, and we go to where is it? Edit Stargate, somewhere down here. Edit this Stargate, right down here. You click on Edit this Stargate. Now you can see the alias is blank, right? There's nothing in there, right? So you stick an alias name in there so you can dial it. So for example, for this one, it's located in the Sombra, so I could type Sombra as an alias, right? And then you put an image URL. It's got to be directly to a JPG image, right? And then you click on save. You can put a description in there if you want. Well, I'm not going to bother with this one because this one's only temporary, right? It's not permanent, right? Because it's just right. But that's how you do it. Once you've done that, you click on save, right? And then it adds that alias, so that in future when you dial that address, you just type dial / dial space and then the name, right? That's how you do it. But I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do it because that's temporary, that gate. But I've already done it for my other gates, right? So my other gates have already got butterbean and butterfly. Easy to remember, but you have to make sure they're not already taken. So if you're picking an alias, what you've got to do is go to the main where are we? Got to go to the main database page. If you want to make sure it's not already taken, for example, you type in the name and search it, and if it doesn't come up, you know you've got a unique name, right? So for example, yours is home, right? And if I go back to your Stargate, I'll click on that. What you can do is call it Miu, or you could call it parcel name Miu's Lustbound. So what you could do is you could copy Miu you can use Miu as your alias. So click back. Oh shit! We don't get this problem. Right. So if you search Miu, right, there's no gate addresses using the name Miu. So you could use that as your alias. Simple. A lot easier. Bye for now.